All right. Good morning, everybody. This is our Saturday morning Tell the World Nation Zoom call. It is Saturday, April 28th, also known as pre-close day for our Going into Nation qualifications with our incredible leader. I know everyone's eyes are wide and we're excited. I hope you all have your focus oils on. I know I put them everywhere this morning, and I've got my focus fuel in here with Limitless on the side. So I remember that I am limitless and I'm full of focus. Anyways, you guys, my name's Ruth Sherlock. If I haven't met you yet, I hope to meet you very soon. Thank you so much for getting on. It's super fun to see so many new faces. And I'm going to jump right in because we have such a packed morning. So get your pens and papers out. I'm going to start with some announcements. And you guys, something that I really have started to do and I really like to do that might help you as well is when you get onto calls or you're sitting in trainings and stuff, leave an empty page that you start to, you put your notes on there for your action plan. So when you hear little tweaks or, somebody mentioned the book, you've got it in a separate little sheet, and that's what you know you're going to go straight to and do. So anyhow, with announcements. So we have our May 1st is on Tuesday. So that means if you're in the local San Diego, North County area, that is our Discover Arbonne in Encinitas, May 1st. So it's coming up real quick. Be sure to get there with guests. It's going to be an incredible, incredible meeting after GTC, especially. You guys know how explosive that is. So we want to make sure and just pack the house with visionaries to just paint the vision even more. Okay, so don't forget that the GTC ASVP is still available through the end of the month. So if you have not gotten all of your products yet from the new launch, you want to get that. Especially, I have a lot of clients who are like, I want those Blackberry Fizz. Well, they're not available yet, only in the I Want It All. So that's a fun little way to incentivize them. Just get it all. You'll get the Fizz in there, and by the time you run through those 2 boxes, you'll be able to buy some more of the limited supply. So also, with people in your preferred client list, let them know if they have expiring rewards, if they have free shipping vouchers, all of that. Be sure to let them know of the ASVP. You guys, I'm so excited. We also have our nutrition group coming up. We start Monday. We're actually starting the last day of April to start our May group because it will end just before Labor Day, or Memorial Day, excuse me. And everybody likes to have a good time on Memorial Day. So we're going to start then Monday through Memorial Day. And then everything that we're all going for, right? We've got the Kendra Scott 10 Club. We've got the product launch that we're going to be utilizing with GTC. Utilize this momentum, this excitement that we have to really build and grow. You guys use your belief that you took back from GTC and keep it running. We just got our fires lit and we want to keep them lit. So stay ignited. And as far as things to plug people into, every Tuesday we have there's our healthy happy hours, and every Thursday we have our Discover Arbonne. So you can plug people into that. And then as we're wrapping up the month, we are shooting for our bonuses. We're shooting for qualifications. We're shooting to finish the level of leadership that we're going into next. We're going over halfway. Big shout out. Miss Sarah Thompson is actually over halfway region right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. As you guys know, we're over halfway nation altogether with Miss Christy, and we are finishing. We're going into qualifications this month. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it into Sarah, and then we're just going to blow your minds. Go, take it away, Sarah.
Okay, thank you so much, Ruth. Oh my gosh, so exciting. There's so many amazing things. I'm sitting at my desk and I'm like, I feel like I need to pull a Jen Pileski and stand up for this, you guys, because I'm like literally like, oh, but I can't. I'm at my desk. So what I'm going to be sharing with you guys this morning is guarding against dream stealers and momentum killers. We've all had them, right? So first, we're going to talk about the dream stealers. So really, there's 3 types of people. There's the dream builders, there's the dream killers, and there's the dream stealers. The dream builders, those are the people that are going to pray for you, that are going to encourage you, that are going to believe in you, that are going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly. They may not even tell you what you want to hear, but they're going to tell you what you need to hear, right? And these are the people that are not easily intimidated. These are the people that are secure and confident in who they are. They already know what their purpose is in life. Even if they don't know the exact outlet, they know where they're going, right? And that person is going to stick it out and be there for you no matter what. And these people are your backbone, okay? And sometimes, oh my God, I have so much energy. So you guys bear with me because I'm still like, sometimes these people, they might be few and far between in your network and in your core, right? But that's because these kind of people are special people. I have to give a huge shout out to my best friend since I was 14-year-old, Angela Martin Gooding. If she's on I'm not sure if she's on live or not, she'll watch later, but she has been there from the beginning of my business. And I know that she's not always been super confident in what could happen with Arbonne, but she believed in me and she spoke life into me. And those are the kind of people that you need to have surrounding you in your business, okay? The second is dream killers. These are the people that are quick to tell you why you cannot fulfill this particular dream, why you're not worthy to have this dream, why you're not qualified to accomplish this dream. But guess what? That's because they're looking through their own lens of insecurity, doubt, and fear, and stories that they have over their own life. And they don't yet know their purpose. And hearing about you heading towards your purpose, it makes them feel afraid, embarrassed, ashamed, because they're not walking towards their own dreams and purpose and greatness. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, right? We've all known those people. The third is a dream stealer. And those are the people that say they're going to support you. They say you'll have your back, but all the while under the surface, they might be undermining you, talking about you, maybe even stealing your ideas, your concepts, your support system. But guess what? They have the same insecurities as the dream killers, right? They have their own doubts and fears. And although they may have a clearer vision of their purpose and what they want for their life, their motivating factors are selfish and they're really for their own personal gain. Okay. The harsh reality is sometimes our dreams are offensive to other people. Sometimes they're an insult to other people. As I was thinking about this, I was reminded of the story in the Bible of Joseph. If you haven't read the Bible and you don't know the story, you might even know the story. There's a play, The Coat of Many Colors or something like that, right? It's the story of Joseph. And Joseph was the second to youngest of his siblings. Oh my gosh, I'm totally brain farting, but I believe he had 8 brothers. Ruth, am I right? 8 brothers? Oh. Somewhere a lot, kind of like us, a lot of brothers. And he was the second to youngest. And he had dreams and he had visions from a very young age. And ultimately, these dreams and visions are what God used in his life to set him up. But his first dream and vision that he shared with the wrong people was a dream that he had of his brothers and his family, even his father, bowing down to him. And he shared that with them. And you guys, they weren't super stoked to hear that. I mean, let's be honest. If your younger sibling or your child or even a friend of yours came to you and said, hey, one day you're going to bow down to me and I'm going to be the boss of the world, you'd be like, that's not super awesome, but thanks for sharing, you know? But so what they ended up doing, his brothers were so blinded by their own insecurities, their own fears, their pride, that they ended up selling him into slavery. And ultimately, God used that and put him in a place where he was able to ultimately save a nation of people from famine. If you don't know the story, read it in Genesis. It's a really, really cool story. Anyways, but I'm just reminded of that there are people that they're not going to be super receptive of our dreams. And that's why we have to be careful who we share them with. We have to know the people that we're sharing, that we're going to share them with the dream builders and not the dream stealers and dream killers, right? Their hearts have to be prepared for our dreams sometimes. And sometimes we just have to keep our dreams on the inside of us, sharing it with that small select few so that it can build on the inside of us. And then the other people around us, their hearts can be prepared for it too. Because sometimes those dream stealers and killers live in our own home, right? Think about that for a minute. Sometimes our dream stealers and dream killers, they live in our own home, and that can be super hard. So we just need to shelter and protect that dream until it's ready to come to fruition as we're building, as we're growing, and as we're sharing it with our dream builders, right? Okay, you might be saying like, girl, I don't even know if Arbonne is what I've been called to do. Well, guess what? I'm going to stand in ultimate boldness and confidence and faith today in saying this. If you are on this call today, if you are listening to this recording, this is what you have been called to do. Because it may not be the end of your purpose to share skincare and nutrition, right? It may be. For some of us, that may be, and that is freaking amazing. But most likely not. Most likely, Arbonne is the vehicle that is going to fulfill your calling. Arbonne is the platform and launching pad which will allow you to pursue your ultimate calling and purpose. And in your life, there are 3 precious resources: health, time, and money. And guess what? If you don't have health, well, gosh darn it, time and money don't even matter. But once you have all 3, you have that trifecta effect where you can be a difference maker, a world changer. Everything you need is in your hands to do exactly what God has called you to do. And when we get on the topic of health, you guys, we know that heart's disease is the #1 killer, right? Did you know that the primary day that those heart attacks occur on Monday are on Mondays between 8 and 9 a.m.? Why do you think that is? Because people are stressed out, right? And they need something different for their life. And Arbonne can be that toolkit. We're not the magic pill. It's not the magic snake oil, right? But it can be the toolkit that people can use, right? So there might be some of you that your direct upline might be your dream stealer or even a dream killer. So pull on the next one or pull on your sideline. And your team needs you to be their dream builder. They need to see that you believe that no matter what, all things are possible. And right now you might be just a team of 1. And that's okay, because guess what? God has your team and they're waiting for you. They are waiting for you to move forward with unwavering belief in what is possible for yourself and for them. They are waiting for you to stand in your utmost confidence that you can teach them how to have a healthy lifestyle and can 1000% change their lives, change their family's life, and their future generations' lives. Don't make them wait on you because you're surrounding yourself with unbelief and dream stealers, right? Put yourself around dream builders. And that's what your Arbonne family is. If you don't have anyone in your personal circle, your Arbonne family are your dream stealers. Okay, my last topic. Woo, I'm powering through this. Yes. Just looked at the time. Okay, momentum killers. Okay, so guarding yourself against momentum killers. And really, besides dream killers and dream stealers, are like the #1 momentum killers, right? But being out of activity is the biggest momentum killer that you can have. So rather than concentrating on momentum killers, let's focus on momentum builders. So first and foremost, have a plan to do something for your business every single day. It could be just 30 minutes if that's all you have, but have a plan every day, something for your business. It doesn't need to be 8 hours. That's the beauty of this business, but have a plan to do something for your business every day. I encourage you to log into your website, check your dashboard, and track your goals every single day. When I talk to people and I ask them where their numbers are at, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what? Why don't you know? Why don't you want to know? Because you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you are right now. So the cool thing about Arbonne is sometimes, if you have a team, sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you see that you've made money while you're sleeping. Or maybe you go out to dinner and you get back and you check your numbers and you're like, oh my gosh, I made money while I was out to dinner and I didn't even do anything. But guess what? That's not how we build our business. We don't build our business while we're sleeping. We have to be awake and present in our business every single day. So the other thing that I encourage you to do, when you're logged in and you hover over my team, and then at the second to bottom is top achievers. You guys, I check that every single day because I want to be on the top of the list of my team in every single category, not because I'm in competition with my team by any means. To be honest with you, I love it when I see my team ahead of me because it's like, yes, girl, get it, or guy, get it, right? But because we should be leading our team for the front. We are the pace setter. We are the vision builders. We are the hope givers, and we need to be the light and show them the way. So stay at the top and be that top achiever of your team because we want to be pointing the way and be like, come on guys, this is the way, let's go, right? Stay connected to your upline, be present, check in, share your wins and excitements. We want to celebrate you, just like when you're coaching your 30-day clients, right? You want to hear those wins. You want to know when when your team, when you've sold a 30-day kit and you've got a new person on the challenge, or you have a reorder, a renewal, or whatever it is, we want to hear that as a team because we want to cheer you on. Which leads me to the next and final momentum builder, and that is staying connected to your 30-day clients' progress. Be the best coach to them. Hearing people's progress and updates, I don't know about for you guys, but it is huge for me. It builds my belief and excitement in what is possible for them, for their life, for their family, for their future generations. Health literally changes people's lives. And again, we're not the magic snake oil, but we are the toolkit, and we get people's blinders off to where they can see what is possible for their life and create space to where that creates energy, where it creates momentum in their life. It starts getting them to think about what's possible, whether or not it's an exercise, whether or not it's an activity or traveling or just doing things they never felt up to doing every day because they came home so tired, right? And maybe it's them launching their own Arbonne business because, again, they want to share what's possible, because we all know once you discover health and once you discover its power and once you discover how easy it is with just slight tweaks, once you learn about what is killing our kids, what is killing our family members, what is poison in our body that we are eating from the store, you want to tell people, right? And Arbonne is that platform and that launching pad. So with that, I just encourage every single one of you, surround yourself with dream builders. If you don't have any, reach out to your upline. That's what we're here for, right? Reach out to your sideline. I believe that every single one of you has at least one dream builder in your life. It might be your bestie. It might be your significant other. It might be your mama, and that's okay, right? Build yourself, surround yourself around your dream builders. And also stay out of anything that is going to kill your momentum. Be in activity to build your momentum and constantly stay in momentum every day. All right, with that, I'm going to pass it back to Ruth. Tag back.
Whew, holy smokes. I literally put on 2 coats of deodorant and I thought it was for me today. No, it is to listen to you. I'm over here like sweating. Someone over on the side said, preach. I'm like, I feel like I'm in church. Like, whoa. Hey, now, okay, oh gosh, I could just like tie a bow on that. Let's go. Double punch. But I get to run on that with our rally. Oh my goodness. Whew, yeah, read all the comments there. Everyone said all that I'm feeling right now, so I won't take any time on that. So you rocked it. I'm so proud of you. Whew, such a regional vice president and national vice president. Let's be real. This needs to be trained on stage at GTZ. Okay. You guys, if you've been on this team for at least a year, you've known we've been in qualifications for Nation before, right? With Christy. And yes, what up, Miranda? Exactly. Sarah Thompson, you are Miranda Burcham. Here we go. Pop, pop. So we've been in qualifications, right? And we've ran and we've pushed and we've gotten there and we've stayed a moment. We've stayed in quals. We've fallen. We stayed in. You guys, we're done. None of this in and out business. It's done. Why have we not why have we not finished? Why? It's not because we're not strong enough. It's because we are strong enough and we have not tapped into it. Exactly what Sarah just said. We haven't believed that we're strong enough. We've believed, oh, all together, we're such a great team. Christy's awesome. We can all do this together. But we haven't really all taken ownership of that. That's what I think. Okay. Christy has never doubted us. She has never doubted herself ever. Talk about unwavering belief, you guys. Holy smokes. If you want an example of that, we have it. We have it. And she's been consistently and constantly leading through insane trials that most of us would have said, I can't do this anymore. I'm not strong enough. We would have started to tell ourselves, but she has pushed through. Why? Because her why is bigger, you guys, and because we are part of her why. She doesn't do this just for her. She does it for all of us, and we need to be doing the exact same thing for our teams and for her. So this isn't just about going Nation and Christy being a national vice president and walking the stage and us saying, oh, our leader. No, this is all of us have to rise to our level of leadership, own our mission, how she owns her mission, so that we can be a strong team, that we're all going Nation, right? We have to. And Christy doesn't let her mind and emotions run the show. If you know her, you know this, okay? She's not made of steel, but she doesn't let those emotions and trials lead and dictate the way she acts. So this is what we have to do. And we're going to be a Nation because we believe it and act it out. Every single person on this call is needed, whether you started yesterday or you have been in this business for years. We need all of us to do this together. It's not to pull volume. It's to rise together into the levels of leadership. And too many of us have been at the same level for too long. I don't know about you, but I'm never going back to GTC again as a regional vice president. I don't want to go to Green Bay as a regional vice president. I'm over it. It's great, but you know what I mean. And the worst part about this is we are choosing to stay at that level of leadership. We're not just there by default, or something's wrong, or we got stuck and some mud came into our life. No, it's because of those self-limiting beliefs. If you were on our call with Hillary Corcoran when she shared, if you heard Jen Pileski Velasquez share, she rocked it. If you saw Miranda from stage and Mel Robbins, you guys, we know this, but we have to remember it. So when we say things like, I'm tired, then we rest. I'm disorganized, so we don't get organized. I'm shy, so we hold back. I have a bad memory, so we forget. Like, we literally tell ourselves these things because we say, well, that's true about me. In high school, I had a teacher say, Ruth, you're lazy. And so I was like, oh, frick, I'm lazy. Like, I'm such a good writer, but I'm lazy. And as soon as we start to tell ourselves that, whether it's true or not, we make it even more true. If you remember, if you've heard Keith Cochran, he says, what do you want to be right about? You can choose a good story or a bad story. So instead of saying all these things, my body hurts, I'm scared, I'm bad with money, so I make poor decisions, I hate calling people. First of all, the word hate needs to get out of your vocabulary because it will ruin your life in so many areas. But if we change things around and say, instead of, I'm a poor leader, I'm scared to call, I have an amazing team waiting for me to coach them. You're going to go out and you're going to find awesome business builders. If you're tired and you say, no, I just need a fizz and I'm good to go, you're going to get a fizz and you're going to be good to go and you're going to get going. If you say you're organized, you're going to go, nope, I'm putting this in its place. I'm not just going to put it down. If you say you're strong, you're going to press on. You say you're brave, you're going to lean in and go for it. You guys, I cannot tell you how this has changed my life this year. At the beginning of the year, our team got together and we chose words, things like bold, things like courageous, things like intentional, belief. There were so many words that we threw out there. We said, these are going to be our words for 2018. And so since then, so the last 4 months, my word has been bold. And I have decided that I'm going to be bold for a long time. Like, I'm not bold, but I want to be. But I've told myself every single day, I'm bold in different situations, whatever it is. You guys, I'm single. If there's a cute guy, I'm like, I'm going to smile at him because I am bold. If there's a call I'm afraid to make, I do it because I'm bold. If there is, a hill that I'm like, that looks hard, I'm going to be bold. And then at the end of the day, I write down all the ways that I've been bold, and it builds my belief. And I can look at it and say, holy smokes, I am bold. And it has changed everything, you guys. So I won't go on too much about that, but choose your word and tell yourself in all sorts of situations that you are what you want to be. And I encourage you to choose just one solid core word. It will spin off in other ways, but when you figure out that core word, it's gonna be a really powerful versus trying to be all these things at once. So belief starts with writing a new story every single day. We always hear that knowledge is power. So we get these tools from trainings, we get these tools from these calls, from GTC, and we're gathering all these tools in our belts, right? We hear knowledge is power, but really knowledge is potential power, because unless you apply it, it's not very powerful, right? So applied knowledge is power. Think of a builder who goes out and he's got his belt all filled. He's got the top of the line stuff, right? Might be driving that Snap-on tool truck around with him. He's got the best of the best, but if he doesn't go out and apply it, nothing gets done. Houses do not get built, right? So we have to remember that. We've got to apply these tools, and we have to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. I love that verse. We have to be transformed, okay? And so it's not just saying, I don't want to be this, but it's saying, I'm going to be this. So you have to make that trade. Sarah referenced the 30-day, you guys. It's exactly the same thing. You're trading off white rice for brown rice. You're trading off, candy for apples. Whatever it is, we've got to make these trade-offs in our minds to say, I'm not going to do that or believe that. I'm going to believe this. And that's where we're going to run. So we got to wake up with a decision. Every single decision we make, we've got to apply that, okay? We become unlimited when we do this. We become limitless. And dream stealers, like Sarah said, they've got no power, because you know who you are and you know what your mission is. So they say something and you're like, oh, gosh darn it, they have no clue. They have no clue. And so you can say, all right, see you Wednesday, see you later. And your doubts will disintegrate. And so use that energy to thrive. Pull yourself out of those limiting beliefs. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's true of you or not. You don't want that to be true. So don't even give it any power. Don't give it any energy. Okay. So, know your mission, live your life by it. You're going to inspire people. I know all of us can say, Christy inspires the world. Why don't we all inspire the world with her, right? Like, let's all do that with our own missions. That is the beauty of this business, is look at all these faces on here. We all have different missions. Some are for animals, some are for people, some are for kids, some are for people with disability. Like, we all have these awesome missions and they're different. So all together, holy crap, it gives me so many chills. Like, that's my why. I want to leverage people who are changing the world, because I can't do it all. And there are things, I won't tell you, but there are things that I couldn't care less about. But I have people on my team and they're so passionate about it. And if it wasn't for them, that wouldn't get done. Okay. So this is our time, because we have it and we've all been called to it. Like Sarah said, people need us. So our call to action, write down the word you need to believe about yourself today. Put it everywhere you need to, whether it's in your car. You guys, sometimes I put it in my fridge because I go there pretty often. Put it in your calendar, put it on your phone, put it in your lock screen, like whatever. I literally have Wonder Woman on my lock screen and my home screen, because that tells me to stand strong and in love and run forward across enemy lines and don't believe the lies. So whatever you need. And you've been given the number or the QV or the, yes, Hillary, Armor Up, exactly. Okay, your upline has given you either a QV number or a kit number that we all need to accomplish by the end of Monday. So run with that. And I would say up your game, you guys. We've seen, if you've promoted to any level of management, you know, crazy things happen when you decide and you go for it and you end up shooting over it. You know, few of us has just like skirted into quals or skirted into finishing. You know, we tend to go over because we have to overshoot so that we hit that. Have a decided mind in what can happen in 3 days. So as soon as we get off the call, boom, done. Like, I was supposed to volunteer on Monday. I was like, can we push it off next week, please? Can't do it right now. It takes belief, it takes grit and focus, an unwavering fortress in your mind. So we've got to put all our hands in. We're going to rise together. We've got to, again, light ourselves up and stay lit. We are the torch bearers, and a body in motion stays in motion. There, I saw that. Yes. So hold that torch high and then light it. It's like a relay, you guys. Go and find those consultants to light their fire. And it might take a while for it to explode, but be that, because we have it. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. We're going nation quals. Do you know that? And you know what else? You're going district quals. You're going area manager quals. You're going region quals. You're going over halfway. You're finishing your bonus. Like, I'm getting my bonus. We're all doing this. So, Christy, do you want to say anything before we close out the call?
Dang. Hi, Miranda 1 and 2. Holy cow. You know, I would just say a couple things, and what they are is, you know, last night I fell down the stairs and sprained my ankle. My dog died a couple weeks ago. Kendall and I are sick. You know, you guys, here's the thing, crap's going to happen, stuff's going to happen. And these 3 days are going to make or break your whole entire future. And we've been here before. And when we've been here before, some of you gave up, some of you gave some, and all of us have to actually give all now. Because this isn't me doing it and you saying, Christy, you can do this. There's absolutely nothing to do with me. Absolutely. I do everything I have all the time. So there isn't any extra I can do in the next 3 days that's going to make a difference. You know, I'm going to continue going, but here's where you guys get to step in. Here's where you guys get to feel empowered. Here's where you guys can prove to yourself, your family, your friends, the people watching, your prospects, that you can do this. And also too, as a leader, you going for it and you teaching your team to go for it, guess what's going to happen when you guys go for it, when you want to finish, when you want to go? They're going to see the culture and they're going to see that, oh my gosh, this is what we do together. And it isn't just about me. It's about when Ruth goes nation, when Sarah goes nation, when Hillary goes nation, when Jillian goes nation, when Regina goes nation, when all of you guys, Jen goes nation. It's going to be about that, and your team's going to know that this is a part of the culture and part of what we do, because it is part of what we do. Because together we make ourselves better. Is an iron strikes iron, or I don't know the exact quote, but when you guys are pushing together, you're going to rub each other, and you're going to get hotter, and you're going to grow faster. So absolutely. And what we do now these next few days, it is going to affect your future and your paycheck, which you guys, like, who doesn't want to make those big paychecks? You deserve it. I promise. Like, I've been getting awesome checks for a long time, but I don't want to be the only one. I want you guys to be making those checks so that stress isn't a factor at all in your lives anymore. And what you do now and what we accomplished by Monday night, you get to throw up on your pages, and you get to tell all of your prospects, and you get to share with all of your consultants. And it's going to be living proof for your soon-to-be business builders that look what we did as a team. So it isn't for me. I promise what you guys will do together will benefit you. And then when we have our nation celebration, all the guests and all the consultants that you get to bring and all that momentum. And I'll tell you what, those of you who are on that little page that we have going on in the background, Ashley Good, the chief sales officer of the entire company, sent me a Voxer yesterday saying that she's cheering us on and cannot wait and is so excited. So you guys, they're watching me, but they're watching you. So everything that we do together means that we're going to have opportunities for catalogs, for talking and, on stage. We're going to have those chances, and it's all going to be based upon not giving up, not giving some, but giving all. All of us have to give all to make all of that happen. So I'm excited for you guys. I know, like, the amount of leaders that are happening right now, I can feel it. It's literally insane. And if you're brand new, soak all this up. Enjoy what you're watching right now, because you're watching a team of beautiful hearts and lifers get together and do something incredible. And all the little teeny pieces will come together to create magic. So I'm so honored that all of you newbies are doing it with us too. So if you're like, what am I doing? Here's my call to action. You guys know the number, you know the number of sets, like Ruth said. I am calling you to action for the next 3 days to get 5 more people into the 30 Days to Healthy Living. Every single one of us, 5. That's all. If we each do 5, we will absolutely not only be a nation, but most likely you're all going to be in qual, all of you. You're probably all going to hit your bonuses. You're probably all going to go into the next management level or whatever it is. So if you go, okay, I'm not going to back down until 5 is done, then you aren't going to be giving up. You aren't going to be giving some, but you're going to be giving it your all. So with that, you guys, I'm so excited. Run as fast as you possibly can and believe, like Ruth said. We can do this. And a funny story, which I actually love, the system is doing a build right now. So we have no idea what our numbers are. But here's the thing, I'm not worried. I'm not scared. I'm not freaked out. I know that if we put our vision on and we decide what we're going to do and we don't look back and we don't look down, just like Sarah Clark said the other day, she goes, I'm not looking down, I'm going forward. I don't care where they're at, because the only thing that really matters is where they're going to be Monday night. So with that, you guys, rock it out. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have 3 days, 3 magic days. All right. I love you all. I can't wait to cheer you all on and celebrate every single one of you for everything you're going to accomplish, because what you do now sets the tone for the rest of your life. Love you. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Happy